Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we did the side quest that helped us revive all the withered Deku trees around the world, and now we're going to be doing a little bit more trading. The big catch flag is actually not something that is part of the main trading sequence, but I'm going to see if I can restart the trading sequence by giving it to him on Great Fish Isle. So it's a big catch flag. Do you want that for Fountain Idol? Oh wow, yes, sure. My fee will be... This item's offering is kind of dirty. How about 65? Okay. That settles things. So the Fountain Idol is mostly worthless, I think. It's not related to the trading either. There's a strange statue of a girl carrying water. You can kind of put them around anyway. Now, if I give this to you, I think you get another thing from him for giving him the Fountain Idol. That's the Fountain Idol. Would you be interested in trading that for a Skull Tower Idol? Sure. My fee will be 60. You gave it to me. What do you mean it's faded terribly? You got the Skull Tower Idol. It's made of fossilized skulls of strange creatures. It's pretty weird. It is pretty weird. Okay. And... Let's see. I'm gonna head back to Mother and Child Isles, I guess. Try to get this traded away for... I need the sickle flag back. Yeah, may as well. It's right next to it, but still. Slightly faster this way. I also need to trade an exotic flower to get a pinwheel, which is completely unrelated too. May as well just have the shop full of fun stuff, right? Right. Map. Can see all the Tingle statues there. So today's episode, aside from the trading over here, today's episode is mainly going to be taken up by, as I said, going around and finding sunken treasures all over the world. And just cleaning up most of that, also going back to A5 and trying out that little dungeon. Some of the treasures that we have left, like there's a few pieces of heart, there's like 2 pieces of heart left that are not related to the trading or thing back on Windfall. So those are sunken and those are important, but the rest of the sunken treasures that we have in the game are kind of very extremely useless to us at this point. They're charts and other things that we have not needed for a while, and unless you really don't know what you're doing with the game, you really never need, but they're there, so we're gonna get them. Here you go. Thank you, person outside leaf blowing. That's Skull Tower Idol. Did you trade it for a big sail flag? Sure. Actually, that's exactly what I want. Cool. Thanks. So the big sail flag is part of the regular, looks like it would be definitely good for business. The big sail flag is part of the regular trade sequence. You were supposed to get, get this for the Fountain Idol, I think. So we got the Fountain Idol already. So you were supposed to trade the Sickle Moon flag for the Fountain Idol, and then the Fountain Idol for the big sail flag, and I think I could trade it back to you and maybe get something new? Maybe? Big catch flag? No, we already have that. So we can bring this over to Great Fish, back to Great Fish. Okay, so yeah, at Great Fish Isle you can get a whole bunch of new stuff too. It's a weird sequence. These guys are like, oh, you have that thing I just gave you. How about trading it for a new thing? Okay. I don't know why they do it, but it just makes life easier. I like that you don't actually have to go anywhere else aside from Great Fish and the Mother and Child Isles. Like, they're the other Gorons all over the ocean, and you can just completely ignore them most of the time. It's great. I mean, it's not great, but I feel really bad for them, but still. Also, wow, you really... What leaves are there to blow, though? It's the middle of the summer. It's like literally no leaves on the ground. They are in the trees. I think they just get bored on Fridays and they feel that they have to do this. Hello. Look at this. It's wet. That's a big sail flag. You want to trade that for this hero's flag? Okay. My fee will be 75 rupees. Man, these guys are making a killing off of me. Da! You got the hero's flag. It's rather courageous ring to it. I trade your goods for my goods. We're gonna spin around again. How? Why, the postman. Okay. Hey, look at this fancy schmancy hero's flag that I have. Whoa! Do you want to trade that for this postman statue? Sure. My fee will be 100 rupees. I'll give you this item. You got a postman statue. It's a carving of the Rito postman, hero of all Ritos and a symbol of laborers the world over. If you find a place to put it, choose it. Okay. Yes, the postman, hero of the people. Now the postman, we need to get the shop guru statue out of it, and I don't think that we can get it from him. I think we have to go back to Greatfish for that. That's postman. Yeah, okay, so you can get the fountain idol out of that, but I think that just sets you back a little bit. You sure? Alright, so I will meet you guys back at Mother and Child so that we can trade this for a different thing. Don't you yawn at me. I'm the one doing all the work. Alright, so we're back over here. Up, Link, up! Up! Up, you fool! Hey, that's a postman statue. Do you want to trade that for the shop guru statue? Sure. My fee will be 200, yeah. The shop guru statue is the last of the trading items. I might get the pinwheel if I want later, but right now we're just doing this for the piece of heart reward. Thanks again. Okay, so I don't think I can trade it to you for anything. I think it's just like, that's a shop guru statue. No, okay. So now we have to go back to Greatfish one last time. And then we'll finally be able to go back to Windfall. Hooray. This is before. I wrote down that you get the reward from Windfall, but no, you get the reward I think from the Goron here. I don't know why. Hello. I'm back. Look at this. Oh, could it be the shop guru statue? Such a divine figure. Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. Oh, most worthy day. I like it's a statue of Zanari. Wow, my lifelong dream has at long last come true. Such joy. This is my thanks for fulfilling my dream. It's a heart-filled reward, brimming with gratitude. Alright, hold out your hands. You got a piece of heart. This is number 41? Question mark? I think it is. I've received a worthy... but I've received a worthy item. Tonight I'll hold this close to my bosom as I sleep. I can't wait. Alright, whatever floats your boat. Please go back to the Tower of the Gods, Dovey. No! We're not going to the Tower Gods. Instead, we are going to go to F7. Because we got sunken treasures. F7 is south of Forest Haven. We got sunken treasures. We got sunken treasures. We got sunken treasures. And they're filled with garbage. Let's just start heading south first. This is going to be 32, so open up your map there. Wow, okay, I wasn't looking at my screen again, I was looking at the gamepad, so I didn't realize that I was just right in the water there. Good job, Dobie. So this is, the treasure chart 32 is from Three-Eyed Reef, which we did a while back. There it is. Oh, went right over it. I should have taken the sail off. And what do we get from this mystical, magical treasure chest? This Sea Hearts chart. Now you know now you know where charts showing pieces of heart locations are hidden. Yeah, this one is not great. This is one of like the more useless charts, at least for someone who actually is using like taking notes and using a guide of some sort. It shows you where there are treasure charts that lead you to hearts that are hidden in the ocean, as it says. Also, as you can see, Windfall is full of them. Windfall has a lot of them. So it's kind of cool if you're still having trouble with some treasure chart locations, but it's mostly useless. Next up, we are heading to G2. Which is right next to Dragon Roost. It's the flight control platform, which we were near before when we were heading towards our old friends, the Koroks. Just head around the island and not through it again. So this is going to be Sunken Treasure 19. And it's right off of the platform, wherever it is. That's it, right? There's our light. And here we get... surprise, a treasure! The Island Hearts chart. Now you know where to find the treasure charts that are on island, or the hearts that are on the island. So this is a location of Island Hearts. These are all the pieces of heart that are on islands. So if you are keeping in mind somehow, as you can see, one heart is from Mailbox, which we got, and the other one's from the Korok thing. But if you want to keep track of the hearts you have but not use a guide, this is a thing to do, I guess. It doesn't mark it off, so you have to do it yourself and try to remember, did I get a heart from here? Yeah, these are all the hearts that are not sunk in the ocean. So enjoy. Again, I find it completely useless. Next, we are going to head to G3. So due south. Starbelt Archipelago, where we are going to get out treasure chart number 27. Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. And this one, okay, so the treasure chart number 19, Sunken Treasure 19, which we just got, is from Four-Eyed Reef. That's where we got the treasure chart. And the one coming up is from Private Oasis that we got like 1 or 2 episodes ago. So that means this one you can only get like as an end game thing, which means maybe it's, you know, actually good or something. Oh, it's beautiful. Is it going to be right in the camera? Please be right in the camera. Yes! Ah, you got a silver rupee. That wasn't worth it at all. Next up, we're heading to G4, so continue south even further. And this is going to be sunken treasure number 5. This is going to be off of Thorned Fairy Island, and it is a treasure chart that you got out of the... Where is that one? Oh, it's over here. This is a treasure chart, right? It's like all the way on the edge of the world. This is a treasure chart we got out of the Wind Temple as one of the chests. Do we get something good out of this one? Yes, we do. We get Piece of Heart, number 42. We only have 2 pieces of heart left to go. I think every dungeon had one treasure chart that led to a piece of heart, so that's kind of cool. Where are we at time? We have 18 minutes. We're good. We're going to continue even further south now. That's right. We're going to go to G5. We're just going all the way down the row of G here. And we are going to get out treasure chart number 36. 36, yes. Where's our island? Our island is right over here. This is Bird's Peak Rock. And there's our treasure right over there. So this one was the treasure chart from Ice Ring Island. And we get a silver rupee out of it. Hooray. And yeah, you know, that's, I think that'll do it for now. Why don't we go why don't we go back to Windfall and do a whole bunch of really annoying things there. Alright, so now that we've done like the extended trading sequence, there's something we can do for the island. If you recall, a while back, when we were going around the island, we were talking to the guy that was, well, it'll be easier just to talk to him again now, if he's still out here. Nope, he's not out here. So there's the guy that was, that had the bench here that was about the happiness stuff. Yeah, the Joyous Volunteer Association. So the gist of it is that, oh my gosh, that's a lot of stalls. Wow. The gist of it is that he wants you to make the island joyous by putting stuff from the shop all around the place. And yeah, you get a piece of heart out of it, but it requires you to just buy and buy and buy and buy. Luckily, you don't have to put it on anything that's inside of the any like buildings, but you still have to. You still have to do a lot of stuff. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to speed it up or something so you can see all the locations. And oh my goodness gracious, that's scary. So we're only missing one thing right now, and that's the pinwheel, and I guess I'll get that at some point. I'm telling you, that's actually scary. Why is it moving? How are you doing? Oh, we meet again. What? Of course, honestly, I'm working. How dare you suggest that? I'm done with all the sneaking around in the dark. In fact, I head off to a faraway island to work in the evenings now, so I won't be seeing you at night anymore. Alright? Well, alright. If you keep me from doing my job... you're keeping me from doing my job, so you could please step aside. This way, the only stall with extra fun, happy things for sale. Alright, so we can buy anything we want from him. Let's get a little of everything, I guess. Yes, it's a fine day! So, yeah. I'm just gonna speed this all up. Wow, he looked really angry when he did that. Let's watch that again. Future Dovey, if you could just slow that down for that one part just to see like his expression there. That was beautiful. Hi. So let's see. Let's see if I got all of them. Hello. Wow, Windfall seems to be filled with joy lately, don't you think? You haven't been cooperating with the volunteers, have you? Do you know what I'm talking about? Decorating the town? Oh, really? You have? Well, it never fails to amaze me how kind and thoughtful folks can be. I know. I'll return your kindness with some of my own. And we get piece of heart number 43. I hope you'll continue to help the Joyous Volunteer Association with its work. I don't think you get anything for putting stuff like inside the shops. What are you? Were you the exotic flower? We need the exotic flower to get the last object. So let's just buy one more. And I'll do that at a different time. But one other thing you can do with this, which is really not cost effective in the slightest, the area kind of does look nice now with all that stuff there. Even like the obviously satanic idol and the thing of skulls right next to it. The huge gate there at the entrance of the town is one of Windfall's most famous features. No matter how much I see, I never get tired of it, you know? By the way, there's a statue way up on top there that looks kind of familiar somehow. Is that the Zunari, the shopmaster? Look at that, it's brilliant. It makes me happy to see the gate like that. Here, I want you to have this. So he gives you a purple rupee for putting the shop guru statue up there. Are you trying to be an artist or something? Well, I don't mean to brag. Nice work. He gives you 50 rupees for putting the Zunari the shop guru statue up there, but the shop guru statue costs 200 rupees, so it's not like worth it in the slightest. However, it is something you can do, so you may as well do it as you're going along with everything. You don't need any sort of variation with what you're putting around, but I think it's more fun to just have all the different stuff up there as opposed to putting like the exotic flower. Oh no! There goes the sacred forest water. No! But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, we are going to... I think we're actually going to try to finish up all of the rest of the treasure collection. So yeah, one more episode to go probably before the finale. So crazy stuff. Well, not the finale, but like the end game. So thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth4 with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.